We got another fat pack of 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball. Uh, Working on the set, about 18 cards left to go in the 300s. You can see a little more in the other few stacks, but got those sorted out. And we have a few hits on the side here. Um, just takes me back to my childhood. When I was a child, they still had the cardboard cards, and so I have memories of actually trying to put together the set of the cardboard cards. The back then. So this was a natural for me. So even bought the first year. I remember opening a few boxes of the first year of Heritage. So I've always liked it. And I like opening the retail still. I don't necessarily need the hobby boxes, although the prices of the hobby boxes are such that they probably wouldn't actually be that bad of a deal now. They're actually probably the better deal of any of the options because the price has come down quite a bit on those. So um, that's probably the way to go. If you're going retail, hanger boxes, um, the fat packs are probably the worst option. Uh, I will say one thing to be aware of, no matter what option, as far as the fat packs or the hanger boxes, they can be weighed because, generally speaking, if you're going to hit one of the number parallels, it's going to be an extra card. That's what I've noticed for sure. So it's a little bit of a bummer, just something to be aware of, especially if you're buying secondary. I wouldn't worry about it if you're buying online from some big retailer or something like that. So let's see what we got. I just noticed that the Milwaukee Brewers now have the best record in baseball. If you bet on that, congratulations. I do think they're hitting a little above their weight right now, to be honest. I'm not sure they'll be able to maintain that, but they've won 11 in a row, so that's pretty good. So um, Mike Burrows filled in a lot of gaps on those last couple of packs, especially with the 100s. You see now that the 100s is not the worst anymore; it's now the 200s. So, but we're getting close. Be nice to finish with what I have left here. I still have about a half dozen fat packs, I guess. Maybe this is the 15th. I'm not sure. And then about a half dozen hanger boxes too. So probably not going to finish it with that. So hopefully we get something that I can finance a few more boxes or packs. Um, oh, Darren Baker, Tristan Casas, Salvador Perez, Fernando Tatis Jr. As you can see, I have or maybe you can't see, I have the um, image variation of that card. It's nice, short print. Brandon Marsh. Yeah, I like the old cardboard stock. It's not the friendliest for getting graded or anything like that, but just old memories. Anthony Santander. I'm the same way with comic books too. Actually, if I love going to garage sales and still finding newsprint comic books. I don't care what they are. I don't care if it's Archie or whatever. I prefer it obviously to be the superheroes, but I don't care. I still love the old newsprint comic books. So anytime I see them in a garage sale, I try to get them cheap. So Keiter Montero or Keeter Montero. I'm not sure about that. Dylan Cruz, there's a nice rookie. Little off center, a lot off center, I guess. Michael King. And here's a home run leader. Nice card there. Yeah. How about the season Cal Raleigh's having? Wow. Dansby Swanson. Max Muncy. Elliot Ramos. Feel like I filled up some gaps with this pack here. Okay. We got a 76 player icons. I'm starting to think that those are a little more common, or at least what I've hit, as far as the insert sets. As you can see here, I'm not sure what this set's called. Oh, this is the 25th century set, isn't it? Maybe? No. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out what the name is. I've got another one here. Is it the same? No, it's not. Okay. No. Yeah, I don't know if that's the 25th. I think the one I just showed you there was the 25th. But yeah, I've only hit one of these in all the hanger boxes and fat packs that I've opened so far. So it seems to be the rarest of the cards, at least from what I'm finding with the fat packs and hanger boxes. Zach Neto, there's a nice chrome. Aqua Sparkle, love the Aqua Sparkles. And it looks like we finally got another pack where we got both the inserts. Been on a dry spell for those for a little while, so there's a nice one. Zach Neto. And stolen base leaders. Wow, those leader cards, even in the yellow parallel, they look so much better than just the white version, because the actual extra color from the white area just accentuates it a little more, I guess. Yeah, that's a nice card, Ellie. And wow, he's really become a complete hitter. I just noticed they fell behind early to the Nationals, and his next three plate appearances, and I call them plate appearances because they weren't at bats because he walked each time, which, considering how far they were behind and that he was able to do that, yeah, that was pretty impressive. So he's really become the complete hitter. Yeah. I still believe he's going to hit 300 before the end of the year. I mean, it just, if you're pitching to him, walking him is about the worst thing you can do. So they don't want to walk him. Royce Lewis is probably a short print, I'm guessing here, maybe. Nope. Let me check to make sure it's not one of the other short prints. I'm not really too good at locating those yet right now, so excuse me just a moment. Yeah, this is not a short print. And I know there's those number cards. I haven't been really looking for those, but excuse me, I assume I would have noticed it, but you never know. Let's see, just make sure yeah, nothing there. Okay. Royce Lewis, Josh Lowe, and William Contreras. I think I filled a few more gaps with this pack. So, thank you.